So my name is Lashaunda Watson. I'm a proud mother of four, a grandmother of one, and an active and vocal member of the Roxbury community. I'm in the PTAG. I am in UCB as a network coordinator. I am on the board of directors. You name it, I'm in everything. I'm involved. So I went through a series of moving. I had moved 3 times in 3 years, and it was just difficult because the city, the cost of living was going up. And although I am a voucher holder, it was becoming extremely difficult to find housing within the range, of what my voucher would cover. So I found myself for a while just sleeping on my sister's floor, staying with other relatives, so that we could stay close to the city and my kids could continue to go to school in their normal schools while I was still in the housing search. I would find that I'd go look at an apartment and there was so much competition. Like I would think it would be a one-on-one, and I'm actually there and it's an open house and there are like 5 or 6 other families all kind of vying for the same space. Whereas before, my neighborhood was the undesirable area. No one wanted to live here. And so now I am actually competing for space that at one point no one would have touched with a 10-foot stick. So it was an opportunity that was presented to me through another sort of network that I'm involved in called Union Capital Boston. So I had the opportunity to connect with some other families that were already involved with Higher Ground. I'm also on the parent council at my daughter's school. She was attending the Higginson Lewis. And so I became a sort of liaison between Higher Ground and UCB to sort of bridge that gap and be able to provide resources for other families at the Higginson Lewis through, kind of that network. Well, it certainly has, I think, brought an urgency or more like of an awareness to me of the deficit that really exists in Black and Brown communities, how unequal the playing field really is, and how, so often our kids are just kind of left out of the scope. And so I think Higher Ground has really brought that back into focus. Yes, work is important. And I found myself as a kind of a working single mother, just really getting through the day, just being exhausted. I will own the fact that I was checked out because I had so many other competing priorities. And I think by being involved with Higher Ground, I really saw just the need that existed for me to be directly involved in how it's so critical for parents to really kind of take the wheel. We have to take the wheel and take responsibility and kind of drive the success, or create pathways for success for our kids, because it's not that no one cares, because there are definitely people who care, but I think that so often we get left out of the conversation because we don't have there's not enough pressure from people that look like us to make it happen. And so that's what really Higher Ground did for me. Oh yes, so we're definitely housed, definitely stable. We've been in the same apartment for the last 5 years. Now we're, homeownership is really something that is a goal that I see for myself in the very, very near future. My youngest is on her way to high school, and I told her, yes, I'm going to be involved in every council or committee there is. I am going to be involved. I want to know firsthand what's going on at the school. I want to make an impact. I want to make a difference. I would say to get connected. There are resources that are available to you that I know things are not widely advertised, but just by virtue of getting connected, so many doors opened up for me. It's put me in position of leadership and propelled me to new heights because I see myself as different. I see myself as a part of the bigger picture. And no, I didn't do it alone, and I have no shame in saying that. And I think so often Black women are charged with the responsibility of figuring it out or just having the superhuman strength that we don't ask any other community to kind of do. Get connected, get involved, and really tap in to your God-given gifts. There's something that you have, you've got something that someone can use, and just realize that there's power in that.